This is a friendly warning to those of you who will be watching on YouTube. I know some of you watching this will be unhappy with what I talk about and may be tempted to issue a DMCA copyright strike against my channel. If you do that, I look forward to getting your legal name and address for servicing. Enjoy the stream.
You guys just don't understand, like, how often people fuck with me. It's not like when I end the stream, people stop fucking with me. The money's slowly seeping out of it, and all I get's grief. Big up Liquid Richard. Big up Liquid Richard. My name is Richard. I hate streaming. The fact is, I'm not a good streamer. I do this to try to milk the last little bit of my viewership.
I just can't fucking do it. I just can't fucking do it. I was fucking lonely. I was fucking lonely. I just can't fucking do it. I just can't fucking do it. I was fucking lonely. I was fucking lonely.
Either subscribe, donate, or get the fuck out.
All I wanted to do, all I wanted to do, just fucking stream and have a good time, have a good game.
That shit ruined my life.
All I wanted to do, all I wanted to do, just fucking stream and have a good time, have a good game, have a good time, have a good game.
How is that even fucking fair? Look here, listen. Look here, listen. How is that even fucking fair? Look here, listen. Look here, listen.
I just can't fucking, I was fucking lonely. I was fucking lonely. I just can't fucking, I was fucking lonely. I was fucking, I just can't fucking do it. I just can't fucking do it. I was fucking lonely. I was fucking lonely. I just can't fucking do it. I just can't fucking do it. I was fucking lonely. I was fucking lonely.
Either subscribe, donate, or get the fuck out.
Hello! How is everybody doing? I am doing fantastic. Thank you for joining me to laugh at retards on the internet once again on a Wednesday at noon. Is it afternoon? Is it technically afternoon if it's like 12:01? I think it is. I think 12:01 constitutes afternoon. So we're gonna call it afternoon. For here, it's fucking evening. It's like 7. But whatever. All right, we have something different. I want to state that I had no intention of doing Wings of Redemption. And the reason why is that Jim, Mr. Medicare, did a video on Wings of Redemption, and it's probably one of my favorites that he's ever done. It's very comprehensive, it's pretty funny, it has a moral, it's just a good video. So how do you top that? Well, you probably don't. I'm going to cover what people who already know Wings already know. This isn't going to be any more of an introduction than Medicare's. But I have decided to talk about Wings, not because of Wings himself, but because of the trolls around him. And I'm going to get into that. I'm going to talk about that when the time comes. But for now, we're just going to go ahead and look at some of what makes Wings of Redemption famous. Why do people talk about him now? And it starts with Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Wings of Redemption was one of the hottest streamers years ago, like 2010, probably earlier than 2010. I don't know for sure. But he was a very big channel, and he made lots and lots of money, and he was reckless with his money. And now he did enough with his cash to stabilize his life, but he earns comparatively very little. And he's very bitter about how his celebrity status has taken a downturn. Now, Jim's video came after a particular video got a lot of traction. There is one video out there about 7 minutes long that we're going to watch in its entirety. That is presumably a video that a lot of people have already seen. and is probably the most famous video of all time, and of Wings' trolling circles, and kind of highlights what kicked off everything that happened to Wings after. The entire year of 2018 for Wings of Redemption, Jordie Jordan was complete fucking misery. And it started with this. Let me just pull it up. So transform. It just occurred to me that there is no I tried to be fancy. I tried to be fancy and have a bunch of different things set up, and I fucked it. Okay, here we go. Now you can hear audio. Or maybe not. Fuck it. Here. Because it's MLC. You can't fucking hear it from MLC. What a pain in the ass. Is that it? Yep, 1 million views. Here we go.
I'm going back online, and I'm stacking.
Yeah. I fix it.
Like, dude knew I was here.
This is one of the best trolling videos I've ever seen. Just a heads up. It's a great throw, by the way.
Come the fuck on, man! Fucking A, dude. They keep going back to my fucking spot. They're just sitting on my spot.
Sitting in my
over there near the
spot.
docks.
It's his.
There's like
Nobody
three
else.
of them.
Nobody else can go by that fucking cargo crate.
You got three dudes on your team right there in a clan. Quit sniping. Get some skill. Quit sniping. Get some skill. Come the fuck on, man. Real talk. Dude, shut the fuck up, dude. You're a little kid. Damn it, dude.
This is why the Axis lost the war. Look at this. This is not proper war conduct. He looks happy, doesn't he? This is how you want to feel when you play a video game.
Webby, fucking leave, dude.
And that guy Webby is still a part of trolling clicks, like, to this day.
All right, guys. If they join session again, I'm just gonna have to fucking stop playing until they leave. Like, all they're doing is hurting my livelihood. If somebody could please, like, get me their information, like, maybe, like, I forgot what that shit's called.
What? Chat, what is that called? What's that shit called when you get somebody's information? There's a name for it. It's at the tip of my fucking tongue. I just can't think of it, though.
But, like, if somebody could get me, like, their information, like their name, their address, the number, how I can get in contact with these guys, I would really like to know, because, like, I'm seriously considering suing them. Because at this point, they're going to follow me around when I stream, and they're affecting my business at this point. Honestly, they're affecting my ability to make money. Appear offline doesn't work. I'm fucking offline. No, they're joining through recent plays.
Look here. Say it.
Look here. Look, listen. Appearing offline does not fucking stop it. So stop giving fucking advice you know nothing about.
He has not lived that down in over a year. To this fucking day. To this fucking day. Anytime he talks to anybody in fucking video games and fucking his chat and Discord, it is look here, look, fucking listen. Appearing offline does not fucking stop it.
I'm banning anybody trying to give me advice. Real talk. My mod should be doing this. I gotta play. I don't give a fuck at this point, honestly. I don't care. I hate everything to do with life. He's following me right now, shooting at me.
I'm getting killed in a video game. I hate everything about life. It could be worse. Conceivably, it could be worse than this. That's just your shit reaction time. They didn't even fucking stream
I wanted
snipe
to have
them.
a good fucking stream, dude. That's all I wanted to do.
The guy shooting him kill me. Look at that. Look at the dedication in that guy's eyes. Wah.
Can you please stop, dude?
Stage
Honestly,
4.
Can you stop, cuz?
Bargaining. He's ruthless. He can't be negotiated with.
Real talk, why?
He's like, whenever I see this, it reminds me of the Blair Witch, where the guy has to sit in the corner. Also, that poster is covering holes in the wall. Here comes. Wow. This video needs to be edited with like a little Call of Duty hit marker on the wall when he hits it. I think he's like 500 pounds in this video. I tried to find a skinny one. I couldn't. I tried my best. He's lost weight now. It doesn't count. It doesn't count. All right, here it comes.
All right, guys. I give up. I don't know when I'll stream again. I really need to make this fucking money. I really wanted to get this fucking surgery, man. I wanted it so fucking bad.
Oh, I hate it.
I just can't do it. I can't take this shit no more, man. All I wanted to do was, like, I was fucking lonely. I wanted to just fucking stream and have a good time. Have a good game. I hate my life. Sorry. I'm so sorry.
Okay, I've mentioned this before, and people say it's psychotic when I say this, but I'm just gonna say it. There comes a point with pity when somebody acts really pitiful. It becomes so pitiful that you stop feeling sorry and you start feeling anger. Like when he does that fucking puppy whimper shit, it makes my blood boil. it makes me fucking hate him. And it makes me want to see him harmed. And maybe that's crazy. Maybe that's some psychotic shit. But it's just how I feel. That fucking dog whimper sound is so fucking pathetic. It makes me angry. All right, let's listen to it again. I'm in the mood for anger.
I give up. I don't know when I'll stream again. I really need to make this fucking money. I really wanted to get this fucking surgery, man. I wanted it so fucking bad. I just can't do it. I can't take this shit no more, man. Look, all I wanted to do was, like, I was fucking lonely. I wanted to just fucking stream and have a good time, man. Have a good game.
If I ever stream on Twitch, I'm gonna make that whimper my donation sound. Like whenever somebody subscribes, it's just going like. He needs money for his vagina. That's the wrong. That's the wrong surgery, brother. He's getting he got a. What the fuck is a gastronomical sleeve, a vertical sleeve? I think it's called. You didn't get a vagina-ectomy or whatever the fuck. Somebody said it's because he's crying like a toddler, not getting something he wanted, as opposed to actually being sad. I suppose that's a fair take. Oh, jeez. All right, that is Sean Ranklin's very famous "Gets Stream Sniped and Loses It" over 1 million views, the most popular Wings of Redemption video. I think, I don't know, like even Metacri's video doesn't have 1 million views. It's like 800,000 when I looked at it today. Not that I was bumming notes or anything. I was just refreshing my memory. But you can see why it's so popular. It's 7.5 minutes of pure fucking comedy is what it is. But there's more. Where's my notes? Notes! Get the fuck over here. This is I got so much shit scribbled all over the place. It's a very unconventional set of notes for this stream. Sean Ranklin video. I'll save that one. Let's watch another video. This is I should give some background to this before we watch it. I mentioned that he was successful. That video that we watched, the Sean Ranklin video, is at the tail end of 2017. That is November, I'm pretty sure. And it's at the tail end of his career, basically. This one is from 2011. So this is at the peak. This is the start of the downfall. This is the beginning of the end, as they like to say. And basically, using his clout, Wings of Redemption started up a podcast with a guy named Woody and I think somebody else. And it was called Painkiller Already. And Painkiller Already, I think, was just like a video game podcast at first. Now it's just I think it's kind of nebulous and they talk about whatever they want. But Wings of Redemption started it with Woody and a third party, I'm pretty sure. Sorry that I don't know too much about Painkiller Already. And there was a beef. There was a little bit of a gamer grudge between Wings of Redemption, who is very good at Call of Duty. Don't get me wrong. He is very good at the game. You wouldn't think that based on how much he cries while playing, but he is actually pretty talented at video games. Because I've seen him play like Rainbow Six Siege, and despite using a controller on PC, he does better than I do. So he knows his shit. And when he was a popular YouTuber, he started up this podcast with Woody, and they had this little match with this guy called Syndicate, because Wings was, despite being a good player, looked down upon anybody who played like zombies. And I'm pretty sure that Syndicate was a zombie player, the top zombie player in the entire world. and they had some kind of argument, and they said, okay, fine, one-on-one me in Bog, which is this map, with like Woody. I mean, he put out all the rules. Wings did. He put out the rules for the match. He put out the map, the weapon they were going to use, and how many lives. It was basically, this is his challenge. So this is exactly how he wanted the game set up, at least how he told Woody. And we're just going to watch. We're going to watch how this turns out.
Why don't you go and make a comment that there's not been a shot fired in almost 2 minutes because Syndicate's laying on his belly somewhere?
No, he's not. He's...
The second voice you hear is Woody, by the way.
Headshot.
Sorry, there's nothing I can do about the Xbox notifications.
The Domski?
I want to shoutcast this, but I'd be shoutcasting everybody's positions in the game.
And you'd be doing it in my ear.
Yeah, I just realized that. I was on get crunk, but
So right now
I've
it's
always
10
scanned
and
this
6,
shit and just wanna cut the radar on.
and
Alright,
Wings
Syndicate. Did he Skype me? I can't find him in the...
Wings
He's just
needs
fucking
to take
hiding.
some
Look,
risks
I'm
to
looking at
catch
the
that
fucking
gap
map
up.
right now. Where's he at?
Oh, I see him. I see him. He's not hiding. He's looking for you.
I'm standing on the fucking open. He can't see this because he's too busy laying on his belly half the time.
That's not true. Like, we can all see what he's doing. He's hunting for you.
Yeah, he's not doing a good job.
The Wings is complaining that he's sitting in one place, camping basically. And you can clearly see, because he's spectating, that what he's spectating, that's not what's happening. He's on the prowl, he's using cover and stuff, but he's more or less got a position set up,
Yeah,
and
I'm
he's
gonna have
roving
worry about
around
this
trying
radar
to
was on.
spot.
I know exactly where he's at, and it'd be a gun-on-gun confrontation. Now I gotta worry
Spotting
about
Wings.
getting a shot on because M16's a one-shot on this shit.
So again, you hear that. The weapon that Wings picked for this match was the M16, which is a one-hit kill because of how close they are together. And he's now complaining that because Syndicate is more or less in one position, that it's not fair to him, even though he set the rules up for the entire match. And I don't know why it froze up. Okay, so now Syndicate, I think it's 11 and 7 right now. So again, he has to close that gap. He has to take some risks, but Syndicate's kind of hanging back there. And he should know where it's at because Syndicate, all of his kills against Syndicate and all the deaths from Syndicate have more or less been from this area.
oh, clutch grenade.
I saw that.
And that was a great grenade throw by Wings, which is why I say he's not bad at video games. You know, that was a great kill on his part. He's got Syndicate kind of boxing back there in the corner,
Watching in this fucking 3D free flash.
but he gets him. He gets him even though he's basically pinned back there. And you can clearly see he's not camping. He's not on his belly. He's engaging him.
That Syndicate and Wings are playing together. It proves to me nobody's stream watching. Like, I've seen Wings, I guess it's fair to say, falsely accuse Syndicate of being entirely not playing. And I've seen Syndicate looking in totally the wrong direction.
Yeah.
You know, they're playing straight up.
It's a 13 and 9. I think it's the first to. I'm not sure how much.
I'm just glad.
Probably.
I'm just glad they're playing. 'Cause
So-
there's a lot
Yeah.
of people. There's
See-
a lot of people that would.
Okay,
not,
so that's important. That's important. That's important to the story. This isn't like a serious beef. This isn't like two gang members out in the fucking streets about to slit each other's throats over some fucking deals, right? It's like they're just video game players, and they're supposed to be having fun, and they have rival fan bases and shit. This should be something fun.
not play. That was just like to do
Yeah,
it.
I probably won't be on painkiller ready again.
Yeah, I'm with you right now. I play too. You know, I don't always win, but I'm there. You know, like commentator showdown goes on. Like, I knew that was a tough lobby to do well in.
You can hear him banging the control in the background, by the way. Listen. Look here, look, listen.
Wings, are you in the game?
$20 left.
Wings, did you spawn in?
I broke my controller.
Your controller?
Yeah, keep fucking laughing, you fucking faggot.
Oh, Wings, I've been where you are. I know it's,
Oh,
I've
don't
had
fucking
days.
suck. Fucking faggot. Shit.
Yeah, we've all been there, man.
Fuck you.
Bing. Okay, so let's recap that before we return to our pings. Wings of Redemption is talking to his buddy, right? The guy he does the podcast with, Woody. They're having the fight. It's supposed to be a fun little beef match because Wings is this really great player at Call of Duty. And Syndicate is this guy that talks smack, and they have their quarrels and shit, right? But he's a zombie player. Come on, how does the greatest Modern Warfare streamer lose to the greatest zombie player? That's just silly, especially on his own terms. So to Wings, this is some hyper competitive, really serious match, and he can't lose it no matter what. And at the end, Woody's just like, you lost, it happens. Don't gotta be mad about it. And Wings is calling him a faggot, telling him to shut the fuck up, saying that he's not going to be on Painkiller already or anything. There's a couple more minutes left. Let's see how this does Woody successfully disarm the angry Wings? Let's find out.
Fuck! Why the fuck you scream that shit?
Well, hold up, I laughed over that. Let's take a step back.
Fuck! Why the fuck you stream that shit?
Fuck! Why the fuck you stream that shit?
It was your idea.
No, I didn't say stream it.
It was your idea.
I thought it was your idea.
I'll play.
Right, Nick, I'll take you.
Okay, Wings of Redemption. Mad. His idea didn't go out as planned. But now his friends are like, okay, Wings is really pissed off. Let's play a couple fun matches and we'll settle this and we'll be friendly. We'll get along.
You ready?
Damn. Yeah. I'm not gonna sound hoary. I'm gonna have my regular PC
Yeah,
headset on.
I actually don't have any sound at all. So,
Alright.
yeah,
I'm ready to download.
I'm in the state. Alright, so Syndicate, leave us alone. I'm going to go up against Redneck.
Please go. Please go.
Oh.
We're using the same stuff. The M16.
Yeah, I'm using the same side.
Please cancel the stream.
It's just me playing, Wings.
I don't give a fuck. Please cancel the stream. I do not want to hear these fuckers talk.
Shut
Alright.
it
Okay, guys.
down.
To help out my friend Wings here, I'm gonna end the stream. Thanks for coming, and I'll see you guys next week, I think. So, oh wait, the room's in. You know what? All right, I'm gonna cancel the stream. Wings asked for it, and sorry about that. Have a good night, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the show, and have a nice day.
Peace.
I want to appreciate all the people tolerating the fucking ping noises.
Private now.
Not yet.
All right. That did not go too well. For a friendly little video game competition, I think it's safe to say that that was a bit of a catastrophic fucking failure and a total embarrassment. Even if he had just lost, it wouldn't have been as bad as his reaction to losing. The childish fucking reaction to losing. What was supposed to be a fun video. All right. That is only the beginning of the end with them. So at this point, I'm not sure the timeline entirely, but let me give you a rundown of how else Wings is behaving. He's not only acting like this, but in the streams he is routinely cruel and toxic to his teammates. He's toxic to his fans. One of the biggest memes in all the people who troll Wings is his tendency to verbally command the mods to ban people. Imagine if I, streaming, said, all right, look here, look, listen, Desire Lines, can you ban Akama? Now, of course, it's always names like Fat Tits of Lardation, I think is my favorite name. So he's like, okay, mods, can you ban Fat Tits of Lardation? He ain't nothing but a troll. He ain't nothing but a troll. Can you ban Wings of Racism? He ain't nothing but a troll. And so people obviously register these fucking names that are intentionally inflammatory to post in his chat and get him to verbally command mods to ban him. And that's a lot of what keeps people coming back. So, but he's so touchy about people in his chat. He'll frequently ban anybody for any reason. I wish I had clipped the video where he's saying like, mods, can you ban anybody laughing? Ban anybody laughing. Like he gets trolled in the video game and dies a couple times. He's like, mods, ban anybody typing LOL. Ban anybody. He literally says in one of these videos, mods, ban anybody who spams anything. I don't care if they say the word "the" twice. Just ban them. So on his ban list is words like LOL and Richard and really fucking inane, stupid bullshit like that because he can't stand people laughing at him. And that's what makes him so funny to troll. And he routinely, like every stream, has a thing where he bitches and moans at his own viewership, and that's what makes it so fun to hate on him, and why he has a hate fan base that rivals, if not surpasses at this point, Darkside Phil. And I'm gonna make a lot of comparisons to Darkside Phil, so get ready for that. I'll explain what the situation is with DSP and how that's similar and different with these guys. So one other thing before I show this clip, and then I'll continue explaining a little bit about Wings and his lore. I'm just going to throw this out here. He at one point admits, because he's 500 pounds, he got constipated once, and his grandma had to stick her fingers up his asshole to fish the poo out of him because he could not physically poo. He publicly admitted this information. I did not hack this off his phone. He stated for everybody to see that grandma had to go fishing for poo in his butthole because he could not take a shit. I'm just going to... You can't press X, motherfucker. It's already in your brain. You're already dead. And he liked it? Is that part of the story? That's funny. That's very normal. Okay, James. All right. Let's watch this clip. This is a fun clip. I like having fun on the internet, so we'll watch this clip. No, that's the lean video. That's the syndicate video. Yeah, here we go. We're only good. This is an hour long. I'll link to it in the YouTube description when I upload this. But we're only going to listen to the first couple minutes.
Here we go. Killer. There he is.
Let me increase the volume.
What's up?
You use the same picture for everything?
Yeah, can you cut the music?
Yeah, the music's cut, man. The music's cut.
And yes, this is Keemstar.
First off, get off saying what you said about me in that stream.
What about it?
I should die? That
No.
I'm the most evil person you know?
No, what I said was that if somebody on this earth that deserves to die, it would be you. That's what
a
I said.
pretty fucked up thing to say.
You've said some pretty fucked up things too.
Explain why I deserve to die.
From my experience, granted, I have very little social experience, other than like YouTube and being a YouTube commentator for like 10 years at this point. You are the one person that I've seen do the most heinous things online. Period. Like when we were doing that game together, and you tried to like get us to like force money ahead when like nobody was like putting money in. You know, the whole Billionaires Bash thing and how that was a ruse. You had like when you came on PK
okay, first
and
of all, for the game thing, I don't even remember that. That was so long ago.
It was a long time ago.
But I'm saying that I asked you to invest in a game that you would profit in.
No, what me and Woody brought me in, and you wanted me and Woody to donate $3,000 each to you, as to make sure we were serious investors. But you were already getting the lion's share of the profit there. Me and Woody were like 15% partners, I think was the correct thing there. But like the game was very sketchy to begin with. Like I don't even know why I was brought into it.
That was my dev team, so if that's
right.
I don't even remember. I can't really defend myself in this because it was so long ago. I don't even remember anything about this. But if that was the case,
this is a speed bump, right? Like that's not the main concern, right? There's other bullet points here. But
well, let's just ignore this, you know, odd claim that you're making with no proof to back it up.
I have Woody there. Woody would back me up on this proof.
Okay, so I was gonna do a game with you. I told you that I wanted money from you to know that you're serious. That would be put towards the game.
Mm-hmm.
You said you were gonna get 15% of the game, mm-hmm. and that's part of the reasons why I deserve to die.
No. That's just like I said. That's the first bullet point. You tried to, you know, swindle me and Woody out of money because that game never came to effect. How were we gonna get our money back?
Hold up. You didn't give me any money.
We didn't because I wasn't going to. But like you're
you
holding.
Weren't swindled. You weren't swindled. And second of all, I just want to let you know, I just came out with a game app.
Right.
A couple months ago.
This was after Fortress Craft. This is right after Fortress Craft.
Made $200,000. I mean, I've made a lot of money on games.
Right.
You know,
but like
horrible Keemstar, the genius business guy tried to get Wings some money, tried to give him a business opportunity.
All right,
but somehow that gets manipulated into me trying to scam you.
All right, let's go. What about Total Biscuit?
Good.
What about Total Biscuit?
This isn't what I thought it was going to be. I'm going to find something real quick. I'm sorry.
Keep cutting out.
Total Biscuit. What would you like to say about him?
I remember a certain video which you took down, where you were basically laughing at him because he got cancer, and you said, and I quote, "You can't wait till he dies so you can make a video on Drama Alert about him."
Completely out of context.
Let me. I think this is the part I want to show you. All right.
Seems to be on a few things. Friends.
The fuck is it?
Right,
I don't.
Oh, it is.
14 some kind. We stop recording now?
Yeah, we're done.
All right. Well, I got your DJ Keemstar. I've run some stuff by you. Is your PO Box 148 Holland?
That's
0?
correct.
The fade out is people editing the video.
Is your street address now? York 140809.
That's incorrect. That's incorrect.
All right.
I don't give my personal where I live at. I don't give that out.
Is your girlfriend named Melissa R?
Yes, she is.
Is her phone number 71663?
Okay, can I ask you why you're trying to get my personal information?
I'm just trying to see how much of this is correct because I gave some of this information to Fisticuffs.
You gave my personal information to Fisticuffs?
Yep.
Okay, so should I find out what trailer park you live in and announce that to the world?
I don't live in a trailer park, my man.
Wait, so what was the motivation behind this action?
This is, well, basically, I did some digging, and I tried to find everything I could find out about him in case he actually did drop my YouTube channel. I'm just letting him know that. I'm just letting him know it's out there, and That
Dude,
way you
do
won't
you
be
know how many
surprised.
people? Do you know how many people threaten me a day? It's like I know that you're a bully and that you get off on bullying people, but like I'm one person that is just gonna constantly have that middle finger in the air. It's never gonna go down. It's always gonna be fuck you. No one is ever gonna fucking talk me into submission or anything. So whatever you're trying to do, just stop now, because the middle
I'm not
finger
trying
is
to do
right
anything.
here.
I'm letting you know that
I'm
I
not
did give away some of
scared.
your
I'm
personal
not
information.
intimidated in any way.
I'm not trying to intimidate
Yes,
you.
you are. Yes, you are. Trying to say my girlfriend's name. And trying to say
No,
where I live, what
no.
my P.O. box is.
No.
I just want you to know it's always up, dude. The bird is flying right now. Like, I'm not backing down.
All right, I'm gonna.
That is, without a fucking doubt, Keemstar's finest moment. The only time, one of the few times that I've actually seen him as somebody tolerable. His reaction to that shit is just fucking perfect. That's not the background to that, by the way, is the background to this whole debate. And what I did not include, because that full debate includes a lot of other shit, but mostly the issue with Keemstar was that they were both significantly overweight, and he challenged him, I think, to a boxing match or something. They were both going to lose weight together because Keem was like 250 at the time, and he's like, "Look, we'll both lose weight, and we'll put money up, and we'll." It was a significant amount of money, and Wings completely backed down, and because he looked bad for doing it, he got really pissed off at Keemstar. And there's more regarding the weight. The whole weight loss drama is kind of what led to his current position and the stress that led to that outburst in the Sean Ranklin video. So I'm going to get to that. But I just wanted to show you how Wings of Redemption lords himself over somebody when he thinks he's got the upper hand. Which I don't condone. Again, there's nothing wrong with doxing, but it's not a weapon. If you're trying to lord yourself over someone by doxing them, you're just kind of a faggot. Just a heads up. If you're gonna dox somebody, just do it. Don't try to extort or intimidate, because it makes you look gay. Let's watch this clip.
You're a cancer on this fucking community.
Cancer, dude. Come on.
This is 2011, by the way. So his shit, and that's Woody in the bottom right, and you might recognize a voice. So this is before.
You can't. You even said it yourself that I get maybe 1,000 views.
I'm here for the money. I do it for the money. You relate.
Why do you give Xboxes away?
Decide to get money, and you just keep on doing it, and you're just gonna keep on doing whatever it is for money. And this is, I'm passionate about this, because if we let this fucking stand, we might as let every else fucking bullshit stand, and it's not right. It's not.
This is White Boy Seventhist, I think is his name, and he is another Modern Warfare player. Again, this is 2011. This was when Modern Warfare 2 was out, I think, and this was the peak of the Call of Duty community. And you're going to hear a voice. Actually, you're looking at two people right now in these screenshots who might be familiar to you. It might actually surprise you who they are. But let's just continue.
Not right for the
This is all about Call of Duty.
White boy.
This is serious, Wings, and
you know what's serious is you're calling me a view whore when I make a fraction of what you make.
It's not Wings.
White Boy 7th
It's
Street.
not.
White Boy, do you think if this is so serious, do you think there's anything Wings can do to make it right?
That voice sounds a little bit familiar, doesn't it?
I don't know, man. I'm not a fucking PR person for Wings.
White Boy, you still under the impression that this whole thing was calculated from the start?
What was that?
What Woody said, do you think this whole thing was calculated from the start?
Yeah, for views, for attention. And he said it was calculated.
White boy, you make so much more money than me. It's ridiculous. No. You calling me a view whore. You give away Xboxes and PlayStation cards, and you calling me the cancer on the community.
He's getting up in that mic like he wants to fucking eat it out.
Get my bank account out your mouth, please.
I don't need to get your bank account out your mouth. You're real close to me just telling you what you what you actually make.
And your fucking figures
That's
are
not,
wrong.
but that's not anybody's business what people make, though, Wings.
I know what he makes.
Get
His
after
contract
it,
can't
man.
be much different from mine.
But Wings, he's not talking about money though.
He is. He's calling me a view whore when he said himself I'd get like 1,000 views.
But
You're a fucking dumbass, dude. I don't do that shit for views. If I did that shit for views, I would do it on my fucking YouTube channel. Why don't you take your one-eyed ass and learn fucking something? Quit smoking pot. Quit being a fucking high school dropout.
So I think instead of going after the messenger, we should talk about the message. Right?
Fucking talk. Wings, look at this. Look here, Wings. You called me out on my eye. I remember we had a drama back when you called me out on. I had a lisp because my microphone would appreciate this. My microphone wasn't as good. Why are you so materialistic? I'm a fucking person, Wings. Like,
I'm a fucking person too, and you're sitting there trying to destroy my livelihood by some fucking bullshit, trying to say I did some view whore and shit.
Fucking suicide. Do you not understand the gravity of the situation? You faked this suicide for views. Your fucking raw instinct. Your fucking G unit, Wings. This is what you are. This is what you brought. You brought this on yourself because you need more views, Wings. It's not all about the fucking views. It's not. If you take that out your mind, if you just don't look at the view counter, maybe you'll be happier in life. Maybe you will. But you're just so concerned about numbers on a website that it just it engulfs you and it makes you depressed. I liked you, Wings. I liked your videos. I was watching you back in World at War. Even though you talk shit about a lot of things that I disagree on, I like you as a person, but I lost all respect for you when you took it to the next level where a human life, you fake suicide for attention. That's what a 13-year-old girl does, Wings. You're a grown-ass man. Start fucking acting like it and stop being a fucking vagina all the time. And you're so fucking emotional about it. Step back and fucking grow some fucking balls.
All right, so he mentions faking suicide for attention. What does that mean? I will tell you. Wings, as mentioned in the Medicare video, Wings has shown on Twitter a hollow point 45 bullet and said, "This is the bullet I will use to kill myself when I run out of money." Now, again, that was in 2011. That was Keemstar without a fucking beard. Can you believe it? So that goes to show you how long ago this was. 2011 seems like a fucking eternity. And even then, he was concerned with his downfall. He was concerned with other people being more successful than him. He was concerned with his money. He was concerned with views. And to this day, that kind of insecurity fucking eats at him and makes him a very unhappy person who can routinely lashes out at the wrong people for his decline. The suicide baiting is a common theme in a lot of what he does, and it makes it hard to feel sorry for him. The moment he starts baiting about suicide, it's really hard to take anything somebody says seriously. So, but he remained an integral part of PKA for years after that. And it fell apart when they raised $25,000 for Wings of Redemption to get a vertical sleeve gastronomical surgery, which basically reduces the size of your stomach to an apricot and physically prohibits you from eating too quickly. Wings did eventually get that surgery, but not before he left PKA. And that's been a huge sticking point with his trolls. It happened much slower than it should have, because in the United States you have to be under a certain weight to get the sleeve. If you're too heavy, they can't operate on you. It's not safe. You're at an elevated risk for heart failure if you're over a certain weight. So he would have to lose weight in order to get the surgery in the United States. He opted instead to get the surgery for much cheaper and less safely in Tijuana. So he did go to Tijuana, he did get the surgery, and he has lost about 200 pounds since then. The stomach sleeve. But that's not why he got kicked out of PKA. He got kicked out of PKA because Woody has an autistic son. I don't know how disabled, but from what I've heard, Woody's son is very seriously autistic. Not Christian autistic, like so autistic that he needs support basically doing anything. And this YouTuber was not on good terms with Woody and had made fun of Woody's son for being autistic. And he had beef with Wings, but Wings decided that he was going to be the better man and teach this guy how to build his YouTube channel, and gave him tips that were successful in helping him build his channel and get more views and get more money. Woody did not take that too kindly. And the final straw was that in order to help Wings lose the weight for the surgery, as far as I know, they invited him to go on a camping trip in the nature, a survivalist outing with a couple of the guys from PKA. And Wings bailed on them. And the culmination of all these things triggered them to vote him out of PKA and effectively end any good feelings that people had towards him. And after that, he was essentially just troll bait. So, camping trip, mention the finger in the ass, mention getting kicked out of PKA. And now he basically just begs for money and streams randomly. He doesn't stream consistently, by the way. Despite it being his job and sole source of income, he's very spotty about actually showing up on stream and making money. His troll community is fucking massive, as I mentioned. And he basically just plays games that he hates, that he admits he hates. He's pretty good at them still. He's the largest Rainbow Six Siege console player on Twitch, I think. It gets about 300 views on average. Basically the size of one of my streams. And he makes enough to get by on for the moment. He continually pushes back his goals of quitting streaming. He says he wants to quit constantly. He says he wants to go back to school and become a paramedic or some shit. But right now he's just stuck in limbo, and he's very unhappy. So I guess that's it. I guess we can call the stream a wrap. I guess there's nothing left to talk about.
Halftime. Switching sides.
All right, Redneck, welcome to...
I lied. There's a lot more to talk about. I'm gonna fucking win myself going over all this shit.
Liquid Richard, permaban his bitch ass. Seriously, fuck you. If you continue to say Richard, whether you're a sub or not,
I'm just going to get ready for you for 24 hours.
I'm banning anybody trying to give me advice. All right, ban everybody. Shut the fuck up. You fucking dick suck. Shut the fuck up. Ban these guys, dude. You fucking dick suck.
I don't give a fuck, man. I got hate my fucking life at this point.
Welcome to BANWORLD. 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 Shut the fuck up. You fucking dick suck. Shut the fuck up. Ban these guys, dude. You fucking dick suck.
Look, I don't give a fuck, man. I got hate my fucking life at this point.
Welcome to BANWORLD. 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 Sleep all goddamn day. Play the same fucking games over and over and over again. All day. Barely able to walk. All day. You get banned really hard. And you motherfucking mods. This is why you get banned. Banned J squared as well. Welcome to BANWORLD, buddy. Get the fuck out. Welcome to BANWORLD, buddy. Why? There's a reason I'm 30 goddamn one. Gray hair, gray beard. Real talk. There's a reason I'm 30 goddamn one. Gray hair, gray beard. Real talk.
I don't give a fuck, man. I got hate my fucking life at this point.
Welcome to BANWORLD. 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 Shut the fuck up. You fucking dick suck. Shut the fuck up. Ban these guys, dude. You fucking dick suck.
I don't give a fuck, man. I got hate my fucking life at this point.
Welcome to BANWORLD. 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 Shut the fuck up.
Welcome to the flip side. Welcome to the troll shill side. I am going to get called so many fucking names for the shit I'm about to say, but you know what? I love you, so I have to keep it honest with you. That's the only way I can be. Okay, this started innocently enough. I binge watched all of the Detractor videos. I've seen every single one by Sean Ranklin and Lord of the Wings. Just each one is funny. I listen to it constantly while playing Rainbow Six Siege in the background. And my curiosity got piqued because I noticed something funny. In one of the videos, he's getting donations from somebody. And, you know, when he gets a donation on a stream, the little thing pops up with his icon and it says, you know, it plays that sound from, what the fuck is the movie called where the guy gets raped and he's like squeal like a pig? It plays that clip basically every time he gets money. And a lot of the messages, and you'll see this in the video I'm about to play, and a lot of the messages, they're flat out saying we're going to charge this back. If you don't know, and I can forgive you for not knowing, charging shit back, deliverance, sorry, oh my god, I'm getting bullied already. It plays the rape scene sound effect from Deliverance. But the guy, he gets chargebacks a lot. A lot of the donations, they just do to fuck with them, and then they charge it back, and that causes problems. If you're somebody who has a payment system and collects donations, it fucks you basically. It's actually quite cruel to do that for a variety of reasons, and it's not only cruel, it's illegal. It's called chargeback fraud. If you do something and you get the goods and you charge it back, you're committing something called friendly fraud or chargeback fraud, and it is technically illegal. It's also a very dumb idea to do to a streamer, because if you don't know, when you transact with a merchant on PayPal, it gives your full docs. It gives your name, it gives your phone number, it gives your address. So it's a very bad idea to use PayPal to troll somebody, because it gives you all their information. Now, after months of using chargeback fraud to fuck with Wings of Redemption, he says in one of his videos the name, because somebody donates a message and he's like, you know what, I bet that's Rob. I bet that's Rob. That sounds like a message from Rob. Rob donates and chargebacks every fucking day. And even when he leaves messages like, I'm charging this back, you fat fuck, eat shit, if he contacts PayPal and tries to fight it, it doesn't matter. He can't fight it back. He's essentially a permanent victim to chargeback fraud. And I don't ever condone a fucking crime to fuck with a locale. If you have to commit a crime and spend money to fuck with a locale, you might also be a locale. That is my philosophy. So I look at the chargeback fraud, and when I see that he says this guy's name, the troll videos are called like Wings of Redemption doxes a donor. And it's like, no, he didn't. He said the first name was somebody who was committing fucking crimes against him. That's not fucking full doxing. If somebody fucking with you that way is fair to me. But he didn't. He just said a first name. So the audacity of these people to commit crimes against somebody and then get mad when there's any retaliation whatsoever made me a curious boy. It made me a very curious boy. And I started asking questions. And as it turned out, I was not allowed to ask questions. Asking questions to the Wings of Redemption people was verboten. It was not acceptable. So let's listen to some people talking. And I have some timestamps. It's a very long conversation. We're going to skip through it a little bit. All right. First 3 minutes.
This is the Discord that Discord allows to constantly be up. It's ridiculous. Like, I usually don't want people to clip anything, but all right,
oh, okay.
What we're gonna do? We're turning mess.
Ban anyone who says they have ad block. Ban anyone who says they have ad block. I made $1. I lost one subscriber. So you guys earn 3 minutes of commercials. That's somebody who's going to be charging that.
Messages off.
In fact, in some of these messages that we're going to see during this video, they will say, "I am charging this back."
But like,
so we're going to take a look and listen.
make a fucking public chat. I want to talk to you assholes.
See, look, this is their troll chat. They're watching his stream. You can see this is the rules and announcements area that nobody can post in, but the admins are watching and they're addressing him in the corner.
I want you to look right here, right?
Look
you
here
notice
and
how
listen.
this huge channel just appeared. They're so secretive because they know what they're doing is fucking shady as shit.
Okay, somebody's mentioning because again, I'm being a neutral. I'm being a chaotic neutral. So let me explain something, and I'll get into detail. Maybe he should get a real job. Excellent, stellar idea. Let's think on that a little bit. I have a footnote. I already have it written down. Let's talk about that in a second.
They haven't even invited me into the chat yet.
Yeah, come on, man.
Merry Christmas, Richard.
Big up like a Richard.
This fucking mic's muted.
Look, Richard, Jordan McDaniel here.
Sam, man.
Sean Rankin. Eli McDaniel says shout out to Sean Rankin.
Guys, shush. Guys, shush. Come on.
Yo, guys, one at a time, man.
Shut up.
The towering intellectual.
He's in. His mic is muted.
My mic's not muted. Where's my little thing at? Oh, my mic. You have not permission. There we go. My mic should be working now.
Okay, see, they've isolated him in this trusted channel, just so you see it.
So how old are you?
What?
How old are you?
This is actually pretty funny what he says. Wait, stop buffering, fucker. Goddamn Swiss proxy. Play the fucking clip. Do I have to turn off my proxy? Fuck off.
Are you taking your shoes off to count with your toes? Like, how old are you? They got me muted right now.
They
So
got
I can't
him
hear them
deafened,
talk.
not muted, so that they can talk to each other without him
Because they're
hearing
trying
it.
to formulate a plan. You know, they talk about me about censorship, but look how they go about their business because they know what they're doing is borderline illegal.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
You're cyberbullying me.
Well, you got a bunch of bankers.
All right, I think that's the end of that part. I have several timestamps. I'm going to go through them, about 8 of them. Wings is going to use language like cyberbullying and toxic and harassment, and that language is kind of gay, and it kind of diminishes my ability to feel sympathy for him and all. But we're gonna look here and listen a little bit, just a little bit. We're gonna entertain this conversation. 12:28, I say. Better be right, Josh, you fucker.
Now, it's not even cheap entertainment. You guys are fucking sad. You're grown ass adults that obsess over my life. It's what you. You know, you're trying to. You know, you're way past. Trolling is fun. When you troll somebody, it's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be almost like you both get to laugh.
I do not have fun. I do not.
No. I'm gonna let you know what trolling actually is. Right? Trolling's when you both get to laugh. Trolling's like, oh, I put a whoopee cushion under. I put a whoopee cushion on your seat, and you sound like you farted. It's like, oh, you got me. That's trolling. That's what trolling is supposed to be.
You're talking about, bro.
Trolling is supposed to be like that. What you're doing is being an asshole. What you're doing is being a cyberbully, an asshole. You're being a degenerate.
Degenerate.
You're a grown man. You're a grown man.
I'm-
You don't attain all this shit.
What's the definition of me? I'm a fat motherfucker that hated his life for a long time, and you got to see. And it doesn't matter if I took it all of others, right?
No, no. Not get out on take. Took is past tense. Take is right now.
I don't take it out on others. Who do I take it out on?
The chat, your fans.
No, no. What? Every person that got banned today said something that they parroted from you guys.
What about everyone you modded? People who have been following you for years.
All right, that's into that. There's one thing I couldn't find. I heard it on my first listen through, but I could not find it again. He's asked, and I'm pretty sure it's around this point. He asked somebody in the chat, "What do you want?" And he says, literally says, "I want to make your life a living hell." And it's just like, how fucking gay. How fucking gay. If your goal with this shit isn't to have fun and to laugh at shit, if your goal is literally to ruin somebody, you're kind of fucking gay. And you're kind of in it for the wrong fucking reasons. It's like, that's just status shit. That's fucking pathetic. All right, 1831.
Like, let me ask you a question. This is strictly for wings. Hey, like, no. Let me ask this: wing for racism. If I stream 12 hours a day, would you be there 12 hours a day?
Bro,
Because you're here almost every time, no matter what time I stream during the day. If I stream at 4 o'clock in the morning, you're there. If I stream at 11 o'clock in the morning, you're there.
Bro, you want me to break your matrix? I'll break your reality.
I love this guy. I love this guy.
Half this Discord has that PSN account, bro. There's like 30, 40 heads, bro.
That's what I'm not understanding. Like.
Like, you think I fucking sit there? Oh, motherfucker. Come on, bro.
You hear that forced fucking laugh? The question is, if he streamed 12 hours a day, would he sit there and watch 12 hours worth of streams? And the answer is probably yes. But his answer in response is that forced fucking laugh and, oh, I'm sharing my account. Like, I don't know if that's true or not, but like, I mean, I can't imagine that. Even if it is true, imagine that there are 30 people sharing a PSN account so that they can puppet this fucking this identity of Lord of the Wings and like that their image and shit is so important to them. Like that even that's just fucking gay. All right, 1954.
You wouldn't.
As long as you stop e-begging, bro.
lied about your weight loss. You said you started 4.
You see, you look at my fucking camera right now. I know you're looking. You see I've lost hundreds of pounds, right? You see that.
Great, so did Boogie.
You started at 441.
It doesn't. I'm never going to get on the scales because you guys are fucking assholes.
You started 431.
Because here's the fact. Here's what will happen, right? You will use it against me because you claim you only use what I give you. Here's what will happen. Here's what will happen. No, here's what will happen. You will start micromanaging every day of my life how much I should be weight towards somebody that uses optimize. I don't want that. All that's gonna do is make me depressed and fuck with me on a human level.
That's actually a decent point for him to make. I'm gonna take his side on that. His argument is that he's not gonna give exact numbers for how much he weighs, because then the trolls are just gonna say, well, you should be at this. You should be at this. If you were losing this amount of weight per week, you should be at this. And I mean, they would totally fucking do it. And the crazy thing is, in a lot of these videos, I see in the comments, especially in like the Sean Ranklin video where he's talking about his surgery and how it went and how his visit to Mexico went. Everybody in the comments is like, Sean, you did this. You did this, Sean. You pushed him. You pushed him to get the surgery. He hates us. He calls us the detractors. He says that we're bad people, but we pushed him to better himself. It's like, no, you fucking didn't. No, you fucking didn't. It almost feels like they're coping. Like they're mentally coping. They know that they're fucking losers. And I know that this kind of obsession with one fat fuck is really unhealthy and looks bad on them. So they masquerade it by saying, no, actually, we're the good guys and we're pushing him to better himself by being bullies. It's like, I mean, do you really need to make that logical jump? Do you really need to tell yourself that you're the good guy to justify what you do? You shouldn't. It should just be funny. But no, they have to do that because they know that this fucking involvement is really fucking gay. All right, 2858. And there is some shit in this. People are going to say if when this comes out, on YouTube. They're going to say that I cherry picked. Obviously, I'm cherry picking. This is a 45 fucking minute long video. There's a lot of shit in this that is that Wings looks dumb saying, but I'll show you something at the end.
I'm gonna stop until you take some responsibility.
I'm not.
Okay, let's back. Wings ask him, what would make you stop?
You're fucking with me on a personal level.
I'm a lawyer. This is what I do as my hobby, and I'm not gonna stop until
I'm studying to be a lawyer. This is just my hobby, he says.
you take some responsibility.
I'm not. Why don't you just stop, dude? Like literally, what happens if I end up killing myself over shit like this?
Okay, yes, he's suicide baiting. Well, it's a good thought. I want you to hear his reaction, though.
Well, here we go. Glad I live in Canada. Let's put it that way.
What happens if I end up killing myself? And the lawyer, the guy studying to be a lawyer in Canada says, well, I'm glad I live in Canada. Like, wow, fucking guy.
I'm just saying, like you're doing stuff that affects me on a personal level. And, like, I've thought about it. I have.
Come on, dude.
And it's not come on, dude. It's literally you got people really putting hits out with SWAT teams.
Dude, you need to get over
No one should have done that to you. Obviously, no one should have ever done that to you.
Yeah, I mean that does happen though, and you create that, and you are partly responsible for that.
No, you're not going to put the blame on.
No. You create that environment that causes that to happen.
But you created the entire.
No, I didn't create it.
Okay, what they're arguing about right there is they are saying, oh, you know what? This is the next time clip, so we're just going to continue. But what happened is he's been swatted, and he's saying that because of the videos and how you edit them to make him look like the worst person ever. And actually, you know what? Let me just fucking show you this right now. Because I went to talk to these people. And I want to show you this shit. So what happened is Wings of Redemption streams with or did stream a year ago or 2 years ago with a 16-year-old girl. And he talked about his penis while streaming with them. And since then, the trolls have said with conviction that he is a pedophile. And to me, that is the strongest shit you can say about anybody. That is the strongest thing you could ever possibly say about anybody. And the way I describe it, I think I describe it in here, is I describe the accusation that somebody is a pedophile like a loaded gun. You do not point it at somebody unless you intend to kill them. And I asked them at the end, I'm saying, if you truly believe that he is a pedophile, you should be able to say that you want him to die. Because if somebody is a pedophile, I want them to die. So do you feel strongly enough about him, with the evidence that you have, that you think he's a pedophile, that you would want him to drop fucking dead? And they didn't answer. They could not say that they wanted him to die. And it's like, it should be easy. If you genuinely feel this guy is a danger to innocent children, you should be able to say, I want him to die. And yes, I'm aware that the age of consent outside of the U.S. is usually like 16. So him, like, he didn't even hit on them. He just talked about his fucking dick. Now, he's old. He's like 32 and they're like 16. Yeah, that's gross. That's kind of creepy. It's cringy. I've listened to the logs. It's really fucking cringy. But is he a pedophile? Is he into prepubescent children? No. I don't think so. But they say it. They say it to anybody who will listen. Why? Because it fucking hurts them. And when you tell people that somebody's a pedophile and they believe it, they do shit like swatting. And that can kill somebody. And if you kill somebody over a fucking video game thing, like, you can't fucking justify that shit. I even tell them, I say, I'm not pro-Wings. If you think I'm doing this because I'm a Wings white knight, you're fucking dumb. And this guy freaks out and says, you could be a pro-Wings troll. Your love for overweight pedophiles is repulsive. You probably rape kids too. So if you defend in any capacity Wings of Redemption to the honorary trolls of Wings of Redemption, you are a pedophile. The Elon Musk strategy. Back to our stream.
Decided to create it. You decided to create it by following other people.
I would like to remind everybody of one thing.
That guy, that voice you're hearing right there, that guy is over 40 years old.
When the swatting happened, when Woody's gamer tag went on his rant on Painkiller already, Ice Poseidon was the guest on the show. I just want to remind everybody of that.
I would also like to remind everybody of that it doesn't matter Ice Poseidon was on the show because you guys created that environment. The police, The FBI couldn't find this guy. The FBI. I was in contact with the FBI for at least 2 weeks trying to find this guy.
Just for
So that could mean it could be Mr. Enigma. I would like to remind that. A guy that charts my fucking path. You chart everything I do. You go and look at everything I say. You go through hundreds of hours of 11 years worth of stream content to do your little hobby. Why couldn't it be Mr. Enigma?
I don't have a hobby. I don't run any of these channels. I just watch. I'm like Webby. I just watch. I don't run any of this stuff.
Like that's.
But the fact is that I can't isolate the fact that it could be Webby59.
And also, you accused me of charging back on you. I've never charged back on anybody, which you did. To your credit, you did call back and apologize for, which I give you credit on that. But you know, I don't have anything to do with this. I just watch.
Well, Jordie, we also have 6 different posts of you threatening suicide.
Okay, and that this one guy talks as if he's in a fucking pool room, or if everything he says is the most Jewish thing ever. I have no explanation for this.
2016, 2017, before any of this started, before there was a single troll town.
It's funny that a 500-pound man that has nothing to live for would feel bad about himself.
And go out and.
I'm trying to, motherfucker. That's what you don't understand.
Okay, this is important. The guy says, as many people in the chat have said that I've noted, go out into the world and conquer. Why are you sitting here miserable? Go outside.
I'm trying to, but you guys stop me every time I get a chance to try.
How do we stop you from going out of the house?
Well, how do you stop me from going?
You said you had a job lined up outside.
Look. There's a guy. I don't know which one it is, but he goes by the name of Matthew Otwell. He's been.
This is important too.
I don't know who that is.
That's me.
You what did you do the last time I clicked? What did you go and do when I clicked on the bar of my Facebook account? What did you do? There was 5 names that appeared on that list. What did you go and do with those 5 names?
Oh, you mean the ladies?
Yes.
Your lady friends?
Like, what did you do?
Listen, okay, he's asking them what he did last time he went on Facebook and showed on stream accidentally the names of some people. And you'll notice Mr. Echo does not have the capacity or fortitude to tell what he's done.
Kunkeling, what did you do?
Let's go back. Which lady friends? You mean when it posted the people you're talking to on Facebook, your new girlfriend?
What did you use? No, those weren't my girlfriends. None of those were my girlfriend at the time. But what you did is you took those names and you went to each and every one of them and lied to them, stating that I was their boyfriend. And there was one of them that has an anxiety problem bad, and she's married. Right, and that married person was actually friends with the girl I was actually seeing at the time, and she had a mental breakdown at work, and that ended up making the person I was actually going out with break up with me because she got scared.
What's with all the pity, dude? What's with all the pity, dude? Shut up.
That's not pity, dude. That's fucked up.
Well, I mean, that's trolling, right? Like, I mean, I'll give.
And what else did you used to do? You used to go to my personal. Used to go on your personal Facebook, my personal Facebook, and message any girl.
Well, it really banned me.
You went to every female on my Facebook, regardless if they were related to me or not, and tried to say that they were fat, or if they were a guy that was fat, that they used to smoke crack. Like, this is what you do for a living. No. This is what you do for a living.
So you came here to cry about this? Is that what I'm
doing? No, that's not a hobby. You're taking it way beyond a hobby.
For a living,
So the reaction to, you went down my Facebook page and you called everybody I knew a crackhead. You got me dumped. So they're telling him on one hand, go out into the world. We're just trolling you to make you a better person. We're encouraging you out the door. On the other hand, this motherfucker is ringing up every goddamn person he's ever spoken to and trying to fuck with them. So the whole narrative that we're not really stalking you. We're trying to encourage you as ex-fans, as scorned fans. We just want what's best for you. It's all bullshit. And the reaction to him saying, yeah, you've successfully fucked with me in a number of ways is, oh, why are you asking for pity? Like, he's not, I mean, he could be for donations, for money. He could be getting pity. But I think it's a fair point to make. Maybe you disagree. All right, 3412. We got a couple more left. It's really dense towards the end here.
Like, what, is it really worth it? Is the $40,000 a year really worth it?
The question is, if you can't hear, is the $40,000 a year you make worth it?
If I could do something else and make the kind of money I do make here, I would go do it.
And see, I don't believe
You might
that.
have to work a few more hours.
What?
Because you were making way less a year ago before all this spawned, and you were still doing it. I don't believe that.
It is private now, by the way.
Let's take the number.
But
Take the number.
a year ago, I could barely walk to the mailbox and back.
Okay.
So you hear the silence there. They're asking him, why didn't you get a job last year when you were making even less money? So that's kind of a weird thing to think about. In 2017, he wasn't making that much money. In 2018, he's making more money than he was in 2017, despite things considerably getting worse for him. So the question is, why didn't you get a job last year? The answer is, I was going to get a job after I got my surgery, which happened this year.
If I was in the same,
all right, let's see, 3510. This is the last one.
I'm not harassing anybody. Like you guys don't understand. Like what Wings of Obscenity does to me, that's harassment. That's what harassment looks like. Me going like, man, you got to do better in Rainbow Six, man. Like that's not harassment. That's not what I said today.
Okay, I said this year. I mean 2018. Fuck off.
Stream to a kid isn't harassment. Making troll discords is harassment.
Gustavo, you're terrible at the game, bro. Just delete yourself. Go play Call of Duty. It's like, man, dude, like, where do you have the balls and the audacity?
Again, I was not on Lexapro at the time. I obviously needed Lexapro.
Yeah, there's the excuse. Every time.
Did you?
Someone brings up an actual point, it's, I wasn't this. I wasn't doing.
Well, was it not?
So when Wings of Redemption brings up, and this is the last point in this Discord that I'll show. Well, brings up the fact that they genuinely fucking stalk and harass him. What they do is not ostensibly, it is actually stalking and harassing the guy. And maybe you say that's rich coming from me, but maybe it takes one to know one. Their response is, you get mad at people in video games. And it's just like, I don't know, if you're telling somebody to uninstall the game and finding a comprehensive list of every woman that a guy's ever talking to and calling them fat whores addicted to crack, not really the same kind of thing. It's a little bit different. Maybe you disagree, but I'm right. Okay, that's the end of that. Back to BANWORLD. Okay, now we're going to be talking about lean. So let me show you this. Let me go back to the all-purpose page. You see that channel down there, Lean? He used to be one of these trolls. Used to be. And my rabbit hole into this world started with asking a question. Who is Lean? And the answer I got to that question was... Ha 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 lol, you mad bro, ha 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 ha, mad bro, mad, piss, pisses on shithead, piss, ha ha ha, piss, psis, lamau, ha ha ha, ha ha ha, lol, piss. And that, my friends, is the fucking moment I decided, holy shit, these people are fucking crazy. These people are fucking nuts. This is not just some random fucking faggot from their Discord. This is a trusted user. There's like 12 of these people. It's a Discord with like 1,000 motherfuckers, and this motherfucker is at the tippy top. He's up there in the upper echelons of the trolldom. This shit. And It's just nuts. We had a conversation. I was just like, hey, I'm asking about this. What's the troll Discord like? What's the issue with leans? And then eventually he just says, you are pedophile. You are pedophile. Fuck you, pedophile. And he just loses his fucking mind. And if you think that's nuts, somebody sent me screenshots from. Now, I had more of them. I've lost some of them, unfortunately. But this is Lord of the Wings. This is one of the voices in that Discord. This is the guy that runs it. And he runs the second largest trolling channel. He's the guy with the PSN with 30 trolls ready for 24-hour ops to tag and troll Wings of Redemption, no matter what hour he streams. Lean is a fag. Lean still got Richard's dick in his mouth. There's another conversation where he's like, ban anyone who says lean. Which you might remember him going, Wings of Redemption going, ban anybody who says LOL, ban anybody laughing, ban anybody who says the name Richard, ban anybody who says the name Lean, to the point where when I was in there and I accidentally said the name Lean, I got a message from their bot saying, hey Josh, please don't use bad words. Well, what the fuck? How is that any different? It's the same motherfucking thing. Don't say ban anybody who says the name. Like, fuck you, motherfucker. So I talked to him. And I'm asking people around. I'm tagging people. I know that Memology 101 was in there. I sent Memology an email like, hey, what's your involvement with this? He completely disavowed it, says he doesn't have much to do with it at all. And then this happened. When I was in there asking people about Lean, a couple days after I spoke to Lean, people are like, well, he started to monetize his videos, and he stole artwork from the community to use as a thumbnail for his videos, and then he tried to monetize it with AdSense. I'm like, oh, is that it? And then like, no, he makes him look positive in his videos. Well, fucking goddamn, that sounds awful. Let's look at this. Let's look at one of these DS positive videos that Lean put out on Wings of Redemption.
Oh, fuck, it's got me! Need a medic!
Man, fuck, man. Why can't you just help me? Seriously. All you're doing, I got two guys running behind me shooting at all fucking times. It's ridiculous. How? God, man. It's ridiculous, man.
So just as a clarification, we're only watching like 2 minutes of this, but this is the day before Christmas, and he's or the day after Christmas, and he's getting stream sniped. He's really getting fucked with. People are doing the things they were doing in the world or the World War II modern Call of Duty, and this is the World War II Battlefield game because he quit Call of Duty, and he's basically getting stream sniped. He's getting fucked with, and this is the highlight video of that.
Damn it.
And he's still getting pissed off.
You can't do anything when like 2 of the 3 slots on your team are just fucking.
But what happens?
It's fucking stupid. Like all their fucking effort, they still couldn't stop me from going 40-10. After all their fucking effort, they still couldn't do it.
And this is what pisses them off. In his videos, if Wings of Redemption gets trolled the fuck out, but still ends up 40-10 with a 4-1 KD, a very, very good score, he'll include it in his highlight clips. And that is verboten. It is not allowed. If he does well in the video game, you cut that shit out. You leave that on the clipping floor, motherfucker. That's not acceptable. And if you are a part of the club, if you want to be a part of this trolling Discord, you better leave those fucking good bits of the stream out, because it makes him look like not a pedophile, rapist, super monster that wants to get grandma to fish shit out of his ass. The only acceptable things to put in these streams are things where he's getting mad. And that is why Lean is not a part of their fucking community. And when I found this out and was talking to them about Lean days after the fact I had talked to him, they show me the smoking gun. Lean is not just making these videos, boys and girls. He's hired. He has hired. Listen to this. Context, Lean has hired people to dox people in the Discord. Oh my God. Oh my God. So Lean's a doxer. He's a doxer. Very bad. Very bad. He's a doxer. in the video where this context come from is just a series of Discord logs between Lean and Richard Jordan. Trust you, the last thing I will do, you fucking rat, dude. They come from a site. The people he's hiring, they come from a site which made someone commit suicide. You think that's okay? They are coming for you. Don't worry, Lean says. That's all that matters. Who is? You'll see you soon. Very ominous. I have never trolled someone to the extreme. To the extreme. That sounds like a Christian quote. I've never trolled to the extreme. Lean says, time to taste your own medicine. You're helping a guy who's a pedo. Oh, geez, pedophile doxers. Who the fuck could this be? These aren't your ordinary 4chan trolls. They'll find out anything about you. He wants to dox people in the server who aren't even there. Oh my God, this guy's a monster. He's a monster. He's an unhinged pedo doxer. Oh, fuck. He wants to... If what you have done is okay, what they will do is okay too. You will now become to content. I haven't doxed with 2 X's anyone, and you're basically encouraging this behavior. Looks like someone doesn't want the world to know who they are. I should have thought about that before acting like the big I am. I'll make sure you're at the top of the list. Bit of karma for you. Thanks. I've screenshotted this convo. Boom, got him. It's Irver for you, Lean says. And what I do takes a couple hours every other day. What you do takes all day, every day. Nice try, but no. You do yours every day at 4 a.m. Also, what I do has made me $450 in the last 13 days. What you do is for free, LOL. Yeah, just remain silent. It's honestly for the best. Better luck next time. Weren't you going to donate that to Wings? I'm going to do whatever the fuck I want with it. Well, goddamn, we have a motherfucking doxer. And... And who could that be? From the previous day, yo, this is important. And this was not in the video. This is what Lean sent to me. You know a dude called Josh? No. Okay, they're from one of those 4chan sites. Just had to warn you because the guy is a pedo asking people for info about Wings. Shit. The fact that you don't want me to talk to them just makes me want to talk to them more. So thanks for that. No, trust me. So... me asking a couple of questions made this guy run. These guys hate each other. They made him run to fucking Lean like, don't fucking do it. Don't you talk to Josh. He's a doxer. He's from the Kiwi farms. He's killed people. And when I see this, I'm just thinking, oh shit, this is fucking good. Now, I have to condemn Lean. I'm not going to go out and try to dox these people. I'm having my fun right now. This is what's fun to me. And he goes into like chat and shit and says, when people respond to or saying that he's trying to dox people, he says, when the trolls become trolled. And it's like, I'm not out to get anybody. I literally just wanted to ask some fucking questions, and somehow, like, I get made out to be this fucking monster, this fucking giant, out to fucking crush the bones of Englishmen. And it's like, I didn't fucking do nothing. I was just asking questions. So this is an argument. I've not read this before. Oh, this is in response to the video. He says, imagine actually believing this. Laugh. You guys got trolled very fucking easily considering you are trolls yourself. And he says, so you're saying this is not you in the Discord? That's me in the Discord trolling Ben's Wings. Hence, why he only shows you a few screenshots, not the whole conversation. Why do you think no big channels uploaded it? Because it's bullshit aimed at sheep like you to dislike me. Good luck and have fun. It's like, no, number one, I don't like being used as a fucking tool. So I don't appreciate that from Lean. But I get in there and I try talking to them, right? I try having a normal fucking conversation with them. And after a couple hours, people are freaking the fuck out. People are like tagging the admins like ban this guy. He's a danger. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, did I not screen cap it? I'm such a dummy if I didn't screen cap this. Check my desktop real quick. So one guy was like genuinely freaking. Oh, here. Where the fuck did I put this? Oh. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So I was People PM'd Lean asking him not to talk to me, threatening him. There are no secrets. We aren't hostile, he says. And this guy, like, fucking rants and raves about me being a pedophile. And then he says, how do you know that? How do you know that Lean was warned not to talk to you? And I say, because he told me. I got a hold of him, and he showed me what people from the Discord were trying to do to abort people talking to me. And he's like, you talk to the rat? And that's what they use, because they can't say the word Lean in the server. They just use the rat emoji. It's like, they aren't around. We can handle this for now. And he's like pinging the admins, like, we got to get this guy out. He's talking to Lane. You can't do that. It's against the rules. And he clarifies that he's never met a person named Josh that he likes, which is very offensive, actually. And then this is him talking about the Kiwi farms, I guess. And it's like, doxing is legit. And I'm like, yeah, it's legal in the U.S. And he's like, how about we dox you? So I give him my address. And he's like, come on, dude. And they're all mad because, doxing is the biggest sin in the entire universe. Nobody should dox ever. But then, of course, he comes out and he says, how about we dox you? And everybody's upset. And then this guy freaks out and tags the moderators like, please, he's a rat and a spy. Josh needs to be dealt with like real talk. And I found this all very funny. Like, whenever I walk into the room and it just catches on fire and everybody shits themselves. And it's like, all I did was ask questions. I just asked questions. I don't understand why I can't ask questions. So I get fucking banned, right? But luckily, I've got a double agent in there. So they're pinging me still. This is the guy that freaked out and tells me to piss on shithead, whatever the fuck that means. And he's like, what's your favorite Marvel superhero? And then this guy tags me saying, are you there? And they realize that he got banned. Now, I got banned very stealthily, and it's time to introduce to you how I don't have more logs of this shit. Whenever anybody says anything that the admins would think would look bad on them, they do. Okay, here's what you do in Discord to completely destroy any evidence of something. You go to the channels on Discord, you right-click it, and you click Clone Channel. Then you go back to the other channel, the original, and you delete it and rename the clone channel to the new channel, the old channel's name. And that will completely destroy the entire history. So as soon as I got banned, they fucking obliterated the history of the general chat because they did not want any spy, any rat recording what they had said to me. And then, remember that guy trying to dox me? The address he gave doesn't check out. Ban anyone mentioning rules. It wasn't the right one. I found the real one, but I won't share. Oh, jeez, he's on to me. I'm looking at posts about him. I'm using other means. Verifiable means. Government means. Legit stuff, not random posts. He has a problem with me because I wasn't very nice to Josh, even though, yes, Josh is a pedophile. The info talking about his family on the wikis is wrong too. The names are wrong. So this guy is so suspect of me talking to Lean. He is now trying to dox my entire extended family because he is upset that I've talked to Lean, apparently. Or that I don't think that Richard is... Why do I call him Richard? That's not his name. I've heard him referred to as Richard so many times. I think Wings of Redemption's name is Richard now. Oh, Jesus, I've got brain damage. But they're so mad about me not thinking he's a pedophile that they're gonna try to cause me problems. Good fucking luck with that shit. What was I gonna do? I had more. I had something else. I had a coup de grace. Oh, okay. I've been saving this one. This is the very end. This is the last thing I've got to say. So one of the issues... two things. One of the issues is that they are mad that he makes money. Now, those two videos I showed you earlier, the raps, were composed by a guy called Liquid Richard. And Liquid Richard is, of course, a member of that Discord. And despite the fact they kick Lean out for making money, you can see right here in the Bandcamp, buy the digital album for $5. So even though he's mad that Lean monetizes his videos, he's still selling his fucking rap songs for money on Bandcamp. Sure, you can listen to them for free. I mean, you can watch Lean shit for free. I know I do with Adblock. But, I mean, he's still making money off this shit. And apparently capitalism is wrong. So these fucking communists are really hypocritical. Maybe it's to fund their commune. But who knows? I find that just a little bit distasteful if you're going to throw somebody out for that shit. Now, somebody asked a question. If this is so stressful to Wings, why doesn't he just get a job? Just get a job, Wings. Just get a job. Well, let me show you why Wings can't just get a job. This is made by one of the trolls. Copyright Wings of Obesity Productions, all rights reserved. Shout out to Sean Ranklin, Lord of the Wings, Black Sal, Liquid Richard, Whale Watching Enthusiast, the name of the Discord. So this is the site, jordiejordan.org/resume. And they do this shit. Everything they do is designed to make it so that if people were to Google his name, Google any of his aliases, it would turn up shit like this. Google Jordie Jordan resume, and you find this shit. So on one hand, they're like, we're just trolling you to push you to be better. We're just trying to get you out there into the real world. We're only concerned for your health. We're trying to get you out there. Bullshit, because those same fucking people go out of their way to buy websites, buy hosting, buy domain names, and throw this shit together so that this guy cannot even fucking quit. He's stuck to Twitch because they've actively gone out of their way to ruin his life. And then when he still streams, because that's all he's fucking got, they say, why are you still streaming, bro? Go get a life. And I think that's a little bit despicable. Now, you might be interested in hearing that I brought this up with a few people. Like, don't you think this is a bit mean-spirited? Don't you think this is a little bit fucking mean for some guy whose biggest sin is that he's shit at video games, chimped out at his partners, and said the word nigga like once? And I brought this up a couple times. I pointed to this site exactly. You go to jordiejordan.org right now. Oh, what's this? Welcome to jordiejordan.org. This domain is parked free of charge with namesilo.com. Fucking gone. It's just fucking gone. Like, oh. I guess they agreed. I guess I made my point real fucking persuasive like. Because they fucking took that shit down in a goddamn hurry. So, one other final thing that I'll bring up. One of the things that he, that I'm not sure myself how I feel about this, but I'm going to throw it out there. Jordie has been invited to show up on PKA again every so often. I think for like the 400th episode he was invited back. PKA went off to become a very, very successful podcast, and each of them are making like $500,000 each. Like that little podcast that Wing started up with Woody is now raking in more fucking money than you can imagine. And he got shit for it. When they kicked him off, he got shit for starting it up with them. And even people in the Discord, when I asked about it, they said that they stopped listening when Wings was gone, because even though they bully the fuck out of Wings, they're cruel to him, he was the best part of the PK, according to a lot of people. When the third guy got voted off a week later, they paid him $10,000 to get out, but they didn't pay Wings anything. So Wings has said repeatedly that if he were to show up on PKA, they would have to pay him $10,000, which is the same amount they paid the other guy to leave. Now, if some of you may be familiar with a case between Maddox, the owner of the best page in the universe, and Dick Masterson, the current host of the Dick Show. A very similar thing happened between Dick Masterson and Maddox. They started up a podcast called The Biggest Problem in the Universe, and for 100+ episodes, they would argue, and it was a very, very, very successful podcast. And they split ways. Maddox now hosts the best debate in the universe, and Dick hosts the Dick Show. But there was an issue. Because they did not have a formal legal arrangement when they entered into the podcast, when they split, it was Maddox tried to claim he owned it 100%. And Dick Masterson said, no, we started it together, so it's a 50-50 informal partnership. And they went to copyright court, and the court found that, yes, Dick did own half of the company, half of the intellectual property. If Wings of Redemption were to take PKA to court over the brand and had done it timely, I believe he would have won a third of the business. So make of that what you will. That's just I'm not a lawyer opinion. But I do think he got fucked out of that. And, you know, you could say he's justified for it because he helped that guy that made fun of the Woody's autistic kid. He's a dickhole in general. I'm not defending Wings. I genuinely think he's a piece of shit. And half of his problems would be over if he just acted like a man. Like if he took if we switched bodies, God fucking forbid, and I woke up as Wings of Redemption, I would go back to streaming and I would just take the shit on the chin. Like he could make a good thing out of what he's got right now, but he doesn't because he's a baby. So I'm not defending him, but I am saying that he's been fucked. And a lot of the people fucking with him are in no way, shape, or form better than Wings of Redemption, especially the 40-year-old man who runs that fucking Discord. You should be ashamed of yourself. And that's all I got to say. The moment, even when I entered into this, I just wanted to ask some questions. I probably would have gotten bored. I'd probably be talking about John Bulla right now, who's currently detained against his fucking will in a mental hospital because he keeps jerking off to celebrities. I'd probably be talking about John Bulla because he's straight and a man and not fat. But instead, I went with the fat guy because I started asking questions and these people freaked the fuck out on me. And I can't even imagine what's going to happen because of the stream. Like, are they going to DDoS my fucking website? Are they going to harass my mom? Like, who the fuck knows? But I welcome it because Sons of Kojima happened. And Sons of Kojima had a gatekeeping position over Darkside Phil for like half a decade. And now all that people remember about it was that the owner was a shut-in schizophrenic who tried to hold the reins over everybody that he associated with. So I welcome it. It's just and if you DMCA my fucking video, make sure you provide your real legal name and address because we'll have fun together. And with that, my friends, I thank you for all the super chats. I thank you for all the stickers and shit and the subscriptions and shit. I had a lot of fun with this stream, actually. It felt good. This stream is less of an informative video about Wings of Redemption and more of just me ranting and looking like a white knight, which I'm sure will do tons for my credibility. All right. Thank you for watching. Just an update on my video or my YouTube channel. I am still copyright struck, and they have not forwarded my complaint yet, which is fucking bullshit. Eat shit, Jonathan Yaniv. Eat shit. And with that, I think we're good for the outro song. Next stream, I have no fucking idea. I'll try again desperately to find a straight white man who's not fat to do a video on, because I still owe you that. I promised no more fat people, and I lied. I'm a liar. All right, take it easy.